Welcome, good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I'm Lunar D8, and this is part 2 of Funny Voices in Shakespeare. We're reading King Henry VI, part 1, act 1, scene 2. Sound a flourish, enter Charles and Son and Rainer, marching with the drum and soldiers. Charles. Mars is true moving, even as is in the heavens. So in the earth to this day is not known. Late did he shine upon the earth's English side. Now we are the victors. Upon us he smiles. What towns of any moment but we have. At pleasure here we are, near Orleans. Over whiles the famished English, like pale ghosts, faintly besiege us 1 hour in a month. Duke of Enslin. They want their porridge and their fat bull beeves. Either they must be dieted like mules and have their provender tied to their mouths, or by it as they look like drowned mice. Let's raise the siege. Why lie we idly here? Talbot is taken, whom we wont to fear. Remaineth none but the mad-brained Salisbury, and he may well be in fretting spend his gall. Nor men nor money have he to make war. Sound alarm, we will rush on them. Now for the honour of the forlorn French, him I forgive my death that killeth me. When he sees me go back, 1 foot or fly. Hear the alarm, and beaten back by the English with great loss, enter Charles, Alonson, Rainer, and others. Charles, whoever saw the like, what men have I? Dogs, cowards, dastards, have ne'er had a mad, but that they left me midst my enemies. Salisbury's desperate homicide. He fighteth as one weary of his life. The other lords, like lions wanting food, do rush upon us hungry prey. Roysite, a countryman of ours, records, England all Olivers, and Rowland's bred. During the time Edward III did reign, more truly now may we be verified. For none but Samson's and Goliath's sends forth to skirmish 1 to 10 lean, raw-bound rascals, who would ever suppose they had such courage and audacity. Let's leave this town, for they are harebrained slaves, and hunger will enforce them to be more eager. Of old I know them, rather with their teeth. The walls they'll tear down, then forsake the siege. I think by some odd chimers or device, their arms are set like clocks, still to strike on, else ne'er could they hold out so as they do. Be my consent, we'll even let them alone. Be it so. Enter the bastard of Orleans. Where the Prince Dauphin, I have news for him. Bastard of Orleans, thrice welcome to us. Methinks your looks are sad, your cheer appalled. Hath the late o'erthrow wrought this offence? Be not dismayed, for succour is at hand. A holy maid hither with me I bring, which by vision sent to her from heaven ordained is to raise this tedious siege and drive the English forth from the bounds of France. The spirit of deep prophecy hath exceeding the 9 sibyls of the old Rome. What's past and what's to come she can descry. Speak, shall I call her in? Believe my words, for they are certain and unfallible. Go, call her in. But first, to try her skill, Rainer, stand thou as Dauphin in my place, question her proudly. Let thy looks be stern. By this means we should know what skill she hath. Fair maid, is't thou wilt do these wondrous feats? Jean l'Opposite. Rainer, is't thou thinkest to beguile me, whereas the Dauphin? Come, come from behind. I know thee well, though thou never seen before. Be not amazed. There's nothing hid from me. In private will I talk with thee apart. Stand back, you lords, and give us leave a while. She takes upon her bravely at first step. Dauphin, I am by birth a shepherd's daughter, my wit untrained in any kind of art. Heaven and Our Lady gracious have it pleased to shine on my contemptible estate. Lo, and whilst I waited on my tender lambs, and to the sun's parching heat dismayed my cheeks, God's mother deigned to appear to me, and in a vision full of majesty, willed me to leave my base vocation, and free my country from calamity. Hear her aid, as she promised, an assured success. In complete glory she revealed herself, and whereas I was black and swart before, with those clear rays which she infused on me, that beauty am I blessed with which you see. Ask me what question thou canst possible, and I will give answer unpremeditated. My courage to try by combat, if thou darest, and thou shalt find that I exceed my sex. Resolve on this, thou shalt be fortunate, if thou receive me for thy warlike mate. Thou hast astonished me with thy high terms. Only this proof I'll of thy valor make. In single combat thou shalt buckle with me, and thou vanquish, thy words are true. Otherwise I renounce all confidence. Jean l'Opposite. I am prepared. Here is my keen-edged sword, decked with 5 flowered hoops in each side, of which Touraine and St. Catherine's churchyard. Out of a deal of old iron I chose forth. Then come, O God's name, I fear no woman, and while I live I ne'er fly from a man. Stay thy hands, thou art an Amazon. Oh yeah, I forgot to read the part where here they fight, and Jean l'Opposite overcomes. That, I feel like if Star Wars was like, oh, Anakin and Obi-Wan fought each other and Obi-Wan overcame, I feel like that was a letdown of a fight. Like, you could have choreographed something. Maybe it's like, don't make me kill you, Obi-Wan. It's like, I will do what I must. You will try. Oh God, the high ground. So, yeah. Kind of missed a scene or two. Okay, back to Charles getting his ass kicked, I guess. Stay thy hand. Thou art an Amazon, and fightest with the sword of Deborah. Oh, Bible reference. Jean l'Opposite, Christ's mother helps me, else I were too weak. Charles, whoe'er helps thee, 'tis thou that must help me. Impatiently I burn with thy desire. My heart and hands hold, though thou hast at once subdued. Excellent, Lucille, if thy name be so. Let me thy servant, and not sovereign, be, till 'tis the French Dauphin sueth to thee thus. I must not yield to any rites of love, for my profession's sacred from above. When I have chased all thy foes from thence, then will I think upon a recompense. Meanwhile, look gracious on thy prostrate thrall. What does that even mean? I think I have some ideas, but for some reason I feel embarrassed to discuss the lewd things that I think this entails. Reactor. My lord, methinks, is very long in talk. Ah, everybody walked in on us. That's awkward. Duke of Alcalon. Doubtless he shrives this woman to her smock. What does that mean? I don't want to get out a dictionary to understand this. But I can assume. I also lost where I was reading. Oh, there. Else ne'er he could be so long protract his speech. Shall we disturb him, since he keeps no mean? I feel like there's a lot of like vernacular of the day. Like, he keeps no mean. What? You're saying he didn't put a do not disturb sign on the door? Like, what do we mean here? Duke of Alcalon. He may mean more than we poor men do know. These women are shrewd tempters with their tongues. Rainer, my lord, where are you? What device you on? Shall we give over Orleans or no? Why no, I say, distrustful recreants. Fight to the last gasp. I'll be your guard. What she says, I'll confirm. We'll fight it out. Assigned am I to the English scourge. This night the siege assuredly I'll raise. Expect St. Martin's summer, halcyon days. Since I have entered into these wars, glory is like a circle in the water, which never ceaseth to enlarge itself, till, by broad spreading, it dispersed not. With every step the English circle ends, dispersed are the glories it included. Now am I like the proud insulting ship, which Caesar in his fortune buried once. She enough, leave off to do thou canst to save our honors, drive them for Orleans, and be immortalized. Presently, we'll try. Come, let us away about it. No prophet will I trust, if she proves false. Well, I hope everyone out there had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.